This is a short video that I put together just to give the investment community an understanding of what Adamera has done in Washington State over the past few years. It is also setting the stage for a series of other videos that will summarize the various targets that we have developed on our projects in Northeast Washington. So enjoy the video. Thank you for watching. When we first arrived in Washington State about 6 years ago, we weren't sure where we would focus. We had a much broader exploration area. After a couple of years, we realized we wanted to focus into the northeast part of Washington State, in around the Republic area, as shown here. Here you can see our projects as red stars. They're all within what's called the Republic Graben. This graben has produced somewhere between 5 and 6 million ounces of high-grade gold. All of our projects are within proximity to those past producers, and in addition to that, all of our projects are within hauling distance to an existing mill that is currently on care and maintenance. Being a historic mining district, this area has seen a lot of historic exploration, and unlike many companies in the past, we're not focusing on those old prospects. We're taking a very new systematic approach, and we're doing surveys and generating new targets, and this has been very effective for us. Here's a good example of a fundamental change in the way we work. This is a map we produced on one of our properties a few years ago. It's a traverse style map. It doesn't integrate other data sets, and it's really not giving us a lot of options in terms of developing targets. Here's a more recent map we completed over the same area. This is a detailed outcrop map. It's got a lot of structural geology, and it's integrating MAG, EM, and other data sets that we've got. It's very much in the context of the regional geology. Now, most importantly, this is an exploration tool. Where do these deposits occur? Along the limestone clastic contact. So where we see these dark, heavy black lines, that's typically good prospective ground, and we've got some very good targets developing along that contact. We've had a similar breakthrough using ground magnetic data. Here's typical 50-meter line spacing. Very good quality data, and you get a lot of detail. But when you go to 25-meter line spacing, it's just improved dramatically. Take this structure, for example. You don't see that on the 50-meter data, and we think that is a key structure with regards to mineralization. Further, here's a target that you see in the 25-meter data. You don't see that target at 50-meter line spacing. Similarly, with the soil geochemistry, 50-meter grid, you get some anomalies, but on the 25-meter grid, you get very strong anomalies, but you also start to see trends. This VTEM survey, very effective. It has identified anomalies associated with the 4 key mines in this area, as shown by these 4 white stars. Now, if we were the first into this district, we may have found 4 deposits. We've started drilling other VTEM anomalies. Some of them did not intersect mineralization, but many of them did. Here you can see a few good hits. These are single drill holes intersecting mineralization. That is very good. This intersection here, this is what we call oversight. This I would say is a new discovery, an initial discovery. We also have many other targets that have not yet been tested. Many of these targets have other supporting evidence as well. Induced polarization, or IP, is an excellent tool for identifying areas with high-grade gold associated with disseminated sulfides or silica veining. Now, here's a survey we did last year. You can see beautiful looking IP anomalies in close-up associated with high-grade grab samples anywhere from 2 to 64 grams per ton. Here's the IP anomalies interpreted as green polygons. You can see how they lie on the oversight property. Here's that cross-section we just looked at. And here's the overlook mine. Look at the association with the IP, the gold in soil, which are red circles, and the gold in rock, which are the blue circles. Really good correlation. This IP data gets very interesting. Here's some modeled data from the historic overlook mine. Highest grade zones lie within these white polygons. Now, where do they lie in the mine? Right in here, and then they show a very strong association with the IP anomalies. Again, in this area, this is what I would call a very early stage discovery. This is our oversight discovery, where we're starting to develop a new mineralized zone, and you can see a very clear association with the IP. We've taken a very different approach from a lot of companies in this district. We do a lot of different surveys. We do them at high resolution, and we integrate the data to develop strong targets. The drilling that we've done in the past has been to test these different anomalies to see what's causing them, and that's been a very important part of what we're doing. The drilling we have completed to this date has been very successful. The mandate was to determine whether or not the anomalies were being caused by mineralization. So quite often a drill program was to put one hole or two holes into a target to find evidence of mineralization. That's been done in a lot of cases. Now what we need to do is go back with more holes and try to find more continuous higher grade zones within these areas. So in the past 6 years, we have focused in on several projects near past producing mines, but also near an existing mill. On these projects, we've done a lot of different surveys. We've integrated the data. We've identified a lot of targets. So essentially, we've gone through a very serious targeting phase, and we're now just entering a target testing phase. And in 2019, we expect to do a lot of drilling on these various targets. In the next few weeks, we expect to release updates on the various projects that we've got, summarizing the different targets and the type of programs that are required to fully test these targets. Thank you. Stay tuned.